Yo, what's really good, everyone? It's your boy Debo with Debo's Picks. I want to recap yesterday's bizarre and unfortunate outcome between the plays that I gave out for the MLB and NBA, as well as offer up my one play for today's MLB slate. That's right, uno. So let's get it popping. Starting off with yesterday's plays, we're going to begin with the MLB first. We literally had a mini Taco Tuesday discount on every single prop bet that I gave out, with the exception of Dustin May. Starting off with Garrett Cole World. Now, I'm not talking about Cole as in J. Cole. I'm talking about Cole as in he did us dirty. Coming out the gates, 2 runs in the first inning. Strikes out a total of 3 for the entire game. And now that brings me to his Taco Tuesday discount of 5.5, going over. Not even close. That's how bizarre yesterday was. 3 strikeouts for Garrett Cole. I know Cleveland doesn't strike out a lot, but going off of last year, the lineup hasn't changed much at all. And he's gotten at least 6 or more strikeouts in each appearance against Cleveland last year. He gets 3 this year. Then we go to Shane McClanahan. The dude continues to do the damn thing. Struck out 9, did his thing, went over. He opened up at 36.5, eventually got bumped up to 39.5, and I'm pretty sure it may have gotten bumped up to 40.5 eventually. Then we had Aaron Nola. Started out great. 5 strikeouts, 0 runs. He got bumped up to 37.5. Eventually imploded, gave up 4 runs just like that. It was a wrap for him. Then we had Manoah, my bad. Opened up at 38.5. He got bumped up 39.5. He imploded in the second inning. Walked in the ballpark, gave up a 3-run home run, had a high-ass pitch count. He was done, son. Then you got Shohei Ohtani, opened up at 44.5. He got bumped up to 45.5. He took care of business. And then we got Dustin May. Yes, I admit it. My boy, Dustin May. He didn't have control of his pitches yesterday. Walked in the ballpark, and that pretty much did him in. So his night was over pretty quick. So it was a very shocking and unexpected outcome from the plays that I gave out. And it's almost as if it was a setup, man, because I've never seen all these prop bets. All these pitchers had great matchups. These were slam dunks, bro. This was like no look, alley-oop type of deal. And for some reason, they all shot the bed, with the exception of Shane McClanahan and Shohei Ohtani. That was it. I mean, even Garrett Cole, he gave up just 2 runs. He got the quality start and the dub and only finished with 34. Because he only had 3 Ks. Yo, it was just bizarre, man. Very odd outcome, man. That really sucked. I ain't gonna front. And oh, by the way, to those that jumped on the Grom, that must have hurt even more, son. Because he struck out 9, went 7, only gave up 2 runs. He got the quality dub, and he was set to get the W until his bullpen blew it. That would have put him at 52. But because he didn't get the dub, he didn't go over his pitcher fan score of 50.5. That's why I just stayed away from it. That shit was way too high. But did it really matter? Look at all the bets that we had that we felt were really good. Anyway, let's move on to the NBA. I did one play. It was a 4-pick power play. We had Trey going over his assists. Another bizarre outcome. He had 6 assists by halftime. Comes out in the second half, just 1 damn assist. Jimmy Butler, same deal. Aggressive all game until the fourth quarter. They were still in the game. No problem. Could have came and possibly tied the game up, won, whatever. He checked out in the fourth quarter. He just stopped playing. I don't know if he ran out of gas or whatever, but he just stopped playing. They were letting Lowry shoot it. I know he had the hot hand, but even so, Jimmy Butler is the guy, man. That offense runs through Jimmy Butler. He sets everybody up or sets himself up. But for whatever reason, he just quit. To me, he quit on his team in the fourth quarter. Then you got Anthony Davis. We had him going over 25.5 points. I don't know how the hell he didn't go over this prop bet, especially when it went into overtime. You were just waiting for him to get that 1 bucket. Couldn't get it. And then we had Karl-Anthony Towns. Like I said, it was too low, 23.5. He just went over at 24. I expect him to actually finish 27. And that's with OT. So that was also another bizarre thing. Even though he went over, it was just odd that he just went over to 23.5 and with OT adding on to that game. But like I said, man, that really was a tough one to swallow yesterday. But like I say, man, you got to take our lumps. And there'll be days where we win. There'll be days when we lose. So hopefully today we'll start off on the right track and regroup. Now, I'm only doing one play, and it's for the MLB. And here it is right here. It'll be Zach Wheeler going over his pitcher fan score of 39.5. And I'm linking him up with Gossman going over his pitcher fan score of 42.5. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going to get cute with it. I do like taking under on Snell. I'm kind of leaning towards taking the over on McGill on the early game. I believe it already got bumped up 25.5. It opened up at 24.5. I don't like Snell against the Mets. But then again, I had Yu Darvish going up against the Mets, and he had a great record against the Mets, and he didn't fare too well. So I really can't figure that one out. So I'm going to stay away altogether. But the ones that I do feel are the best bets right now would be Zach Wheeler and Gossman. Heck, if you don't like their fantasy scores, I don't blame you, because you really got to rely on the bullpen and you got to rely on the offense to put up runs so he gets a W. I get that. If you want to shy away from that, go to their K's. You can do that as well. But I'm just going to stick with the pitcher fantasy score. Simply because the Phillies lost yesterday and Toronto had a rough game against Detroit yesterday. So I expect them to come back out and put it to them and beat the brakes off of them. So till then, best of luck. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.